Okay, so today we've got Miller's Crossing, the Criterion Blu-ray that was released a few years ago. Of course, this film was most notable for having been released on the same day that Goodfellas was released, and as a consequence, was kind of buried under that lead. And it's a shame because the Coen brothers, of course, just simply know how to write amazing dialogue and have just terrific production designs and are usually always making movies that are interesting. There are a few exceptions. I've never been a fan of Hail Caesar, and I think even The Lady Killers was pretty dreadful. But this is certainly one of their best films. I would say that this is definitely in their top four alongside No Country for Old Men, Blood Simple, Fargo, and then I put Miller's Crossing in there. Big Lebowski honorable mention. I love that film. But in any case, Gabriel Byrne, John Turturro, Marcia Gay Harden, Albert Finney, and the gentleman whose name I always forget, but he is terrific in it, John Polito. He played the fellow Seamus, brother Seamus in The Big Lebowski. He's been in a lot of Coen Brothers films. He was, that huckster and The Man Who Wasn't There, with Billy Bob Thornton, I believe. I beg your forgiveness if I got that title wrong. But in any case, Miller's Crossing is just a terrific piece of cinema. It's set in the Prohibition era, gangsterland, and I believe filmed in New Orleans, and has a very just impressive feel about it. It's just the production is just stellar. And of course, when they made the movie in 1989, they shot it down there in New Orleans on location, not in the French Quarter, but in the Garden District and other places like St. Charles. There's a trolley in there. They film a lot on Magazine Street, which is a terrific piece of New Orleans that is not often talked about. But and of course, it's just basically a series of double crosses. Gabriel Byrne is playing, both sides off of each other, and seemingly not really sure what his motivations are. That's what I find his character so fascinating. And of course, John Turturro is just terrific in it. He has an indelible scene out in the woods where he's begging for his life that, of course, has been shown ad nausea as one of the best scenes in this film. Now, the Criterion Blu-ray release, it was based on a 2K scan, so of course there was some criticism that it didn't get a 4K makeover. It is only available in Blu-ray 1080p, but I think it looks great, and it's illustrative of the fact that sometimes you don't need the 4K. I mean, if anything, 4K crispy sometimes makes it look a little artificial because it's too crisp. This looks very filmic. I think I just can't imagine it really looking any better than what it does on this release. I'm sure, with the technology and tools at people's disposal, they could probably do a better job, but I have no complaints. And the audio is terrific. The supplements are very interesting as well. There are several new interviews with cast and crew. I think this is actually one of Criterion's better releases in terms of supplemental features. Sometimes they have a tendency to basically just have one or two supplements in there, whereas this has several, and they're all very interesting to watch. So highly recommend this release. I think it is, like I said, one of the Coen brothers' best, and it's just a great genre film, and I think in some ways is better than Goodfellas, at least from the standpoint of just showing, not telling. As great as I find Goodfellas to be, and in particular Martin Scorsese, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, I mean, the guy's made some incredible films, but I don't really care for voiceover. I mean, yes, it worked in Goodfellas and Casino and some of the others, but I just think it's a crutch. This film basically just shows you. And yes, there's talking and it's telling you as well, but it doesn't rely on the crutch of a voiceover. Now, I will concede one final comment that the subtitles are awesome, because it does help you to pick up lines of dialogue that they're all audible and perfectly intelligible. It's just the accents and the rapidity with which some of the people talk. It makes it easy to sort of, catch things that you might not have caught upon a first viewing. So on that note, please do take care out there, everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and by all means, keep watching great cinema.